Hey Denise, I had to respond to your video because underneath, so I'm DJ Okolo Jehramyus, and I'll be graduating in June. And I just wanted to respond to your video because, like how people in church try to be so holy, and then they talk about people behind their back, be their hair, what they wore to church. It could be somebody's shoes. I've caught so many Christians or church going people, it don't have to be Christians, that just talk about people behind their back. And I'm a real person, you know what I mean? Like, so I try to be as honest as I can. And sometimes it get me in trouble being too honest. I'm more of a in your face kind of person. Like, I tell you to your face. That way you'll know. Like, if I tell you you need to go to the dentist, I'm gonna tell you go to the dentist. and for as in the Asian father, I don't know if he would be more strict or not, because as everybody know, Asian men or Asian old men, they're really strict, and uh, and I feel like they're more disciplined. But I feel like if he he may see eye to eye with his son. I feel like it's different. I think that dynamic is just a little different. So who knows? I feel like I was agreeing with you at first, and I was just like, who knows? Because he could be more strict, he cannot be more strict. They probably didn't know. They probably left him out of the story because it wouldn't have helped the story if he was nice or not nice. They was focusing on comedy and bringing a seriousness to the light, because mothers do act like that. Like my Asian friends, their parents are like very strict, especially the mother. So, and the father is too. So, who knows? And for as in, you know, uh, you know, dressing the part in like stores like Gucci. I remember times where I would go to Burberry or Gucci, and I would wear like sweatpants, or I would wear like I would wear like whatever. I would come from the gym, and I just go into Burberry with gym clothes on, and I would get a wallet or something, but I would just see how people would act. And I actually like the fact that, because I would get less attention if I go into Burberry, or Burberry, because that's the way you pronounce it, Burberry, in regular clothes versus wearing something fancy, or wearing a suit, or wearing name brand to the mall, because I usually don't like to wear a lot of name brands. I just happen to have name brands because of my mother would give me some of her pieces, or I would get pieces from like the store with like a discount, like maybe the manager maybe like know somebody who I know, or I get a discount. So I got a couple of pieces that's like expensive pieces, but it's not something that I just have to have. But I do notice that, when you go into certain stores, they do treat you a little bit better if you're wearing something like diamonds, or you looking all fancy. And I don't like to do that because I don't want to get all that attention. And some people do it on purpose. And I really like your video. Your video is really good, and keep up the good work.